Good morning. This is Morning Coffee, and I generally don't do videos about, I do videos sometimes from being on dialysis, and sometimes they're really more geared to being uplifting, but right now, I'm in some pain. And I thought to myself, and it's not, sometimes dialysis, it's difficult to describe the kind of pain, but for those that are on it, they understand the draining of the body, that it's nothing like having a needle lodged in your arm that's sitting on a nerve, and it's at the pressure point to where you feel that it's just not going to work for you. So I asked dude, hey, you got to take me off this day because my arm is like hurting. But here's the catch. They say that if I shorten my time on dialysis, I basically shorten my time in life. But I'm miracle-minded, and I really don't believe in that. My belief says that the giver of life is the giver of life, and the taker of life is the taker of life. So I'm not going to sit here and stand, with this, needle right here, like that. I ain't even up for having that in my arm, and trying to deal with it. I'm just not. So I asked, dude to take me off. And when I asked him to take me off, I realized, the consequences, are severe. But then I began to think, let me do a morning coffee to show people, sometimes what I go through in terms of the pain, because I'm always so uplifted and trying to make things look like they always so peachy keen. And what I want to correlate this with, so please pay attention, which spiritually I don't want you to be sympathetic, and please don't send me no responses. Please don't send me no responses about, God's healing, because God has already healed me. I'm still alive. And I'm not being harsh, but that's not what this video is about. That's not what this morning coffee session is about. I just want you to listen and take in what you need to take. If it don't apply, let it fly. But don't send me those kind of messages, because they're not encouraging or empowering. They're disheartening, actually. I know it comes from a good place in you, or so you think. I don't know why I'm talking about this. But actually, for me, it does nothing for my spirit. And that's what I'm talking about. Although a brother is sitting up here in pain, I begin to correlate it to just life, on life terms, and some of the things that we go through, painful relationships, being involved with people that we know don't have our best interests at heart, yet we stay, and it causes pain. And at the point of pressure, some of us don't do anything about it. I know about that. And pay attention to some of us don't do anything about it, because some of us don't do anything about it. And even stuff that you may go through on your job, you're worth more. Yet you won't do what you need to do to achieve more, whether that be get a better degree or you won't stand up for yourself, to people. All this stuff causes pain, and a lot of us choose to live in the pain, right? So as I'm sitting here and I'm correlating this, and I want you to get it, the correlation is this. As soon as I felt my arm starting to throb and be in pain like that, I called and asked that technician for help. You got to take me off here early. And then I started weighing the consequences and weighing my options, and okay, God, I need some help. I'm starting to feel drained, arms in pain. I just want to get off this thing. And I was getting angry, and then I just reached out to a loving God who just gave me the answer. Do a morning coffee. Talk about living in pain, living in self-pity. And let me tell you, some of us don't have, or not creative spiritually enough to ask to get out of our pain. We want to live and wallow in it. I ain't want to live and wallow in this. But there is an escape, and there's a route out of pain, maybe, and it's a miracle. It's It's the shift in your perception. Do you know as soon as I started doing this morning coffee, the pain went away in my arm. Ow! And I'm not lying. So that gave me the option, check it out, to stay on for the complete time that I need to stay on so that my body can receive the proper healing that it needs. So put this in life on life terms perspective. Why sit and why in pain when you can ask for help? Help is readily available. I remember when I was in that relationship, man, I didn't think I was going to survive emotionally. I was laying on the floor. Because sometimes you got to just get dirty and raw, nasty with your emotional self. That part of yourself that you just let go. The spiritual part of yourself that you stopped feeding because you wanted to give it to him, or you wanted to give it to her, or you thought you could sex it away or buy it. I was on the floor in a fetus position. Didn't know how to get out of pain. And I said, God, help me. And here I am, 11 months later. Power of God putting people in my life. Power of God putting me up, healing me. Putting me in position and preparing me. Wow. Placing me in a church where believers, value what I believe. Worship the way I choose to worship. Praise the way I choose to praise. It couldn't get no better. So I'm sitting here. I was in pain. The correlation is I asked for help. As soon as I asked for help and decided to do something creative, like just do a morning coffee, pain went away. And I'm clear. And the reward is I've completed the 3 hours. So I'm saying to you, no matter what you're going through, no matter what, don't wallow in it, man. Let go. Find a way to be creative enough to survive your emotions and get back on board with the vision and the purpose and the meaning and the salvation that's been planned for your life. This is morning coffee. I'm getting ready to come off this machine. My arm ain't in no pain. Don't mean I ain't feeling nothing, because pain has residue. Pain has a sting. But I have the right to recover with it today. And I can do so gracefully because I got people helping me. Like my technician. And he's fabulous. Just say hi. They can't see you.
Hi.
All right, so there you go. See, you gotta reach out for help, man. Peace.